Next, today we are going to discuss addition and subtraction of integers. While doing addition and subtraction of integers, you have to remember few rules, children. What are those? Now listen. Say suppose I need to add 3 and minus 4. 3 and minus 4. This is one question. Again I have minus 7 plus minus 3. Minus 7 and minus 3. Now here you have two different questions. One is positive integer, one is negative integer, and here both are negative integers. Okay, but other problem, if I have 7 plus 3, since both are positive, you will add it, right? But these are the two cases we have combination of positive and negative integers. Now listen carefully, children. When you are adding or subtracting integers, you have few rules. Only two rules. See, 3 plus of minus 4. When you are adding positive with the negative integer, when you are adding one positive and one negative integer, you have to subtract. When you are adding positive and negative integer, you have to subtract. 4 minus 3, 1. And after subtracting, you have to give bigger number symbol, greater number sign. Now 3 and 4, which is greater? 4. Then what is this sign the 4 has? Minus. So 3 plus minus 4 is minus 1. It means when you are adding a positive integer with a negative integer, you have to subtract and you have to give the greater number sign. 3 and 4. One is positive, one is negative. I am subtracting. 4 minus 3 is 1. And which is the greater number? 4. What is the sign? It has negative sign. Therefore, I have given minus 1. Got it? And next case, both are negative. If the given two integers are negative, then you have to add and give minus symbol. If you are adding any two negative integers, you are adding and giving minus symbol. Now 7 plus 3 is 10. Since both are negative, I am giving minus symbol, that is minus 2. This sign is very important, children. If you are forgetting to put minus or plus sign, it means the whole problem is wrong. Got it? So, when you are adding one positive and one negative integer, you have to subtract the numbers and you have to give the sign of a greater number. Okay, you are giving a sign of the greater number. And here when you are adding two negative integers, then you have to add and you have to give negative symbol. These are the two rules you have to follow. Suppose I have minus 106 plus 292. Okay, now one is minus, other is plus. What I am going to do, if one is minus and other is plus, I have to subtract and I have to give greater number sign. Now 292 minus 106. When minus 6, 6, 8, 1. I got 186 as the answer. Now which number is greater? 292 is greater. What is the sign? Plus. Got it, children? So when one number is minus and other is plus, you have to subtract and you have to assign greater number sign. When both are negative, you are going to add and you are going to assign negative. Now, how to identify? Or using the number line, you have to add the numbers. Using the number line, you know very well how to add the numbers. You have learned in your previous classes. Am I right or not, children? Now, let us do one problem on that. Now, I have here minus 2 plus 4. Now, draw the number line. Always in mid of the number line, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. Now minus 2 minus 2. Minus 2 to minus 1. Minus 1 to 0. 0 to 1. 1 to 2. How many times to minus 2 you are adding? 4. It means you have to take 4 jumps. Minus 2 you are going to start plus 4. It means 4 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where did you stop? Plus 2. That is your answer. Got it, children? Suppose if I have both negative integers. If you have both negative integers, say minus 2 and let us take one example. Minus 2 plus minus 3 I have. So since both are negative, what are we going to do? We have to add and give negative symbol. So you will be counting backwards. Got it, children? So from minus 2, how many times you will take jumps? 3 times. That is backward, not the forward, because I have minus here. 1, 2, 3. Got it? Minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. I am jumping backwards. So minus 5 is your answer. If I am adding plus 4, you will jump forward. If I am adding minus, you will take backward steps. Plus, if you have positive integer, take forward steps. If you are adding negative integer, take backward steps. That is the only difference. How to identify or how to add the integers using the number. Hope you understood, children, this one. Okay. Next, we will go on to the properties. Properties of addition and subtraction of integers. Already you learned your properties: closure, commutative, and adding of 0 or addition of 1. Am I right? Or associative property. Now coming to integers, commutative property will not be same for all the integers. Suppose closure is there. Let us take none. We'll take examples. Closure is nothing but any two numbers you are adding or subtracting, the answer should be an integer only. If a and b are any two integers, then a plus b or a minus b should be integer. If I take 3 and minus 5, 3 plus of minus 5, that is minus 2, is also integer, and 3 minus of minus 5, that is 3 plus 8 is 11, is also an integer. Minus into minus, plus, children, 11. So these are integers. So if a and b are any two integers, then a plus b or a minus b should be an integer. Yes, 3 and minus 5, on adding I am getting an integer, or on subtracting I am getting an integer. Then commutative property. What do you mean by commutative property? If you are changing the order of the numbers, the answer should be same. That is, a plus b should be equal to b plus a. That is, in terms of addition, a minus b should be equal to b minus a. That is, in terms of subtraction. Now let us check by taking two examples, children. One is minus 5 and plus 7. Now a plus b is equal to b plus a. First, in terms of addition, we will see the commutative property. Minus 5 plus 7 is equal to 7 plus minus 5. One is negative, one is positive. What are we going to do? We have to subtract and give greater number symbol. 7 minus 5, 2. Since 7 is greater, plus 2. Again, one is plus, one is minus. 7 minus 5, 2. 7 is greater, plus 2. So, addition of integers is true in commutative property. Then, subtraction. Let us take a minus b equal to b minus a. Minus 5 minus 7 is equal to 7 minus of minus 5. I am just changing the order, children. Now since both are negative, I have to add and I have to give minus sign. 7 plus 5, 12 minus is equal to 7 minus of minus. It means 7 minus into minus plus 5. Minus 12 is equal to 12. Now both are opposite children. Minus 12, is it minus 12 is equal to 12? No. So subtraction of integers is always false for commutative property, but addition of integers is true for commutative property. So these are your properties of integers. Hope you understood, children. Okay.